Hello, everybody. I'm Eric Grégoire, the CEO of SHG, Swiss Hospitality Group. We're in Switzerland, and today you will have a course about networking, which is very important for your career. So let's focus first on the goal of networking. Because before you start networking, you need to understand why you should do some networking. So we need to start by a test, actually. And I want you to kind of ask yourself, of course, what is the goal of networking, the strategy and the reasons of networking. And why I am asking you this question, because in life, you need to have some goals. And if you are not motivated by something, you will not achieve your goals, and you will probably not have a motivation to network, because you will see that networking will help you to achieve your goals. So what we need to do first is you need to understand the short-term and long-term goals. Look at the screen, short-term and long-term goals. So what it is about, I want you to think about the future. A lot of people, I have many years of experience, and I meet a lot of people, and I'm listening a lot. And there are two things that I don't really like, and it's bothering me. First, when you talk to some people who are a little bit, if we can say, old, but 60, 70 years old, okay? Let's say that at the end of their career, though maybe retired, okay? Well, let's say they're not young anymore. They have kids, they have family, and let's say that the career is behind them. Well, those people, very often, they have some regrets. They regret and they say, oh, if I was younger, I would have done this. I wanted to do this when I was younger, but I didn't do this. So I hope my kids will do it. And I was focusing too much on the family, and I didn't, things happen, and whatever. I didn't do it. And people, they had dreams, but they never achieved them. Okay. So, and I'm sure you ask to every kid who is 10 years old or whatever, or 20 years old, they may have some dreams, but they don't, they, at the end, boom, what happened during their lives, that's why they, they have a lot of regrets. And I don't want you to have some regrets. And always what I say to my students, to not have any regrets in life. And I don't want you to wake up, you are 50, 60 years old, 70 years old, and said, oh, I had a project when I was younger. I wanted to do the business. I wanted to open a hotel. I wanted to open a hotel chain. I wanted to have a restaurant, but finally I didn't do it. I want you to be happy about what you have accomplished and what you have done during your career, during your life. And I don't want you to have any regrets. So that's the first thing that's bothering me. Second thing is some people, the young generation, when they're about 20 years old, they don't have a clear vision about what they want to do. They do some studies, but they may have a dream, but it's not very clear how to get there. So they're not sure about exactly in 5 years I want to do this, in 10 years I want to do this, in 20 years I want to be there. You know what I mean? They have like a kind of dream. They want to be successful. If you ask them, what do you want to do in the future? Yes, I want to be successful. I want to have many cars. I want to have many houses. I want to have many hotels. I want to have many, many things. Well, they all are very ambitious, which is very good. However, and that's what is bothering me, is that they don't really have short-term goals. Okay. And they don't know how to get there. And that's maybe the reason, why when the people that are 60 years old or 70 years old, they didn't achieve the dreams. They didn't achieve the goals. Okay? Why? Because people got kind of lost on the way. And that's a pity. And that I want this to happen to you. So it's very important that you have some goals. Like many times you have some goals. Like every 5 years, what is the goal in my life? Like in 5 years, I need to be there. 10 years later, I want to be there. 20 years later, I want to be there. You know what I mean? So you know the way to achieve the big dream that you have for the end of your career, for example. That's very important. So you don't get lost on the way. And I always say this to my students. Life, it's a little bit like a GPS. Okay? When everybody has a GPS, and you use it maybe every day when you drive, etc., to not get lost. What do? You put the destination and said, okay, boom, let's go. You follow. Turn right, go straight, turn left, go straight, etc., etc. You follow the instructions, and what happens at the end? You arrive to your destination. The goal is achieved. You wanted to go there, and it's good. Well, life is a little bit the same. You need to put a destination. Where do you go? And many people, they're not sure. And that's a problem. They're not sure. It's not clear. They have, as I said, they have a goal, but how to get there? Like, okay, what is the next step? They don't know. And I want you to think about that. What is the next step? What will be the step like in 2 years? Okay, so what is the destination? What do you need to do? And you need to think about that every day. And you need then to kind of, like a GPS, to follow the like your own instructions how to get there. Otherwise, if you don't put any destination and say, okay, I'm in Switzerland and I want to go to whatever, I want to go to Paris. Well, with a GPS, it might be a little bit complicated. And there are many chances that I get lost. Okay? So I don't want you to get lost during your life at some point, and then you wake up one day and said, oh, I had family, I had this and that. That you have many excuses, but we have only one life. Only one life. And then, well, you cannot start it again and again and again. So basically, if you wake up one day and you didn't achieve your goals, it's your goals, it's what you wanted, so it's what, you wanted to be happy with those goals. So it's a pity. So I want this happens to you. So please think about this and have some goals. What is the goal for the next 6 months? What is the goal in 1 year? What is the goal in 2 years? What is the goal in 5 years? Write it down. Write it down. Think about it every day. Put it on your fridge in the kitchen, or put it on your phone, whatever. But it must be visible, that you can see, and you can think about it every day. It must be like obsessions, like, I need to do this. I need to do this. This is my goal, It's very important. It's very important that you have those goals in mind, and you know where you are going. Why are you working hard? Because if it's not clear, then you will be lazy. That I'm tired today. No, but if you have something in mind, next month I need to do this, or in 6 months I need to do that. Okay, no, I cannot afford to be lazy. I cannot sleep too much. I need to work hard because I have a goal to achieve. I need to open my first restaurant now, maybe another one in the future, to launch a franchise, maybe to have some hotels. It's no time to be lazy. If I want to, whatever motivates you, if I want to have like a brand new car or this or that, I need to work hard. So you decide what will make you happy, and you define, the goals, but make it clear and write it down, please. What is your short-term goals? What are your long-term goals as well? And then based on this, who can help you to achieve those goals with the networking. Because think about all the jobs that you got so far. Jobs, internships. How many times it has been thanks to your network, thanks to your friends, thanks to your family, people that you know, friends of friends. We always do this at SHG with the students, and the statistics show that, and that depends the country, because we got some people from in some countries where basically it's very international, and we have some students coming from all over the world, and in some countries it's like 90% of the job that you get, it's thanks to networking. In some other countries it's 50%, but still we always do statistics, and in average is about 70%. 70% is thanks to the network. It's huge. And even if we take the worst scenario, 50%, we never, with all the students, we never go down below 50%. It's all the time friends of friends, someone knew someone who was working in this company, etc., etc. So it's never less than 50%. It's huge, 50%. So that means, and as I said, in some countries, even more than 50%, 60, 70%, 80%. So it's, it's a big difference. That would change your life. It would change your life if you know some people. It's like a boost. You have double more chance, twice more chance to, you double your chances. It's crazy, it's not like do networking and it will increase your chance by 5%, by 10%, No, we're not talking about peanuts. We're talking about 50%, 60% more chance to get a job. So now you understand how important it is. And those people in your network must help you to achieve those goals. This is what I'm talking about. So think about the goals and use networking to achieve those goals. Networking is a tool, okay? Is a tool. So networking will help you to achieve your goals. If you don't use networking, I'm telling you, it will be extremely difficult to achieve your goals. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's extremely difficult. Okay? So already to achieve the goals is not easy because you need to be very motivated, you need to work hard. But on top of that, if you don't use any network, well, it's extremely difficult. So don't put yourself in a difficult situation. Use the network and work hard. Put your goals very clear, whatever, in your bedroom, in your kitchen, anywhere that you see that every day. So it's very clear what you want to achieve. Okay? There's no shame to have some goals. You should be ambitious and you should think about this every day. All right? So that's very important because without the goals, you are losing the motivation. You will not do so much work, network, you will be lazy, etc., etc. In life, you need to have some goals if you want to achieve something. I hope this is clear for you. So, and that's the first step, for example. How networking is working. It is you, okay? You, what you have an image, but seen by you, okay? You know yourself, it's you, okay? However, the people, what they see someone seen by them, okay? So maybe sometimes the image that you have of yourself and the image that you give to other people, what they see, maybe sometimes is different. Maybe you think you are very smart and cool. Maybe the other people will think that you are lazy and you don't dress well and you don't look serious. That's maybe the image they have from you. You have a different image, they have another one. You see? So make sure that you give a good image. Okay? Because that's important. Because when you do some networking, you have to take care of your image. Then you have to have kind of relationship with them. Okay, you need to talk to them, to have a relationship, to exchange message, emails, etc. Okay, this is part of networking. They need to know you. So they want to know you only if the image is good. Okay, and then if the image is good, the relationship is good, what will happen? Business. They will help you. They will help you to get a job. They will help you, or whatever you need, they will help you. See, it's kind of a long way. Okay, so, but this is, you know, the way to do some networking. All right. I hope this is clear for you. All right, and I will see you soon for next video about networking, and we'll go now a little bit more into the details. Thank you.